Alrighty, here we go with episode 755? Yep, 755. Let's get into it. Let's find out what's happening with this mammoth. I keep wanting to call him woolly mammoth. He's just an elephant. But the biggest elephant ever. I'm not going to be that guy. There's people that love to just be disgusting for no reason. Let's roll around in the vomit and the shit and, let's talk about the most disgusting bodily functions we can just for pure shock value because you're a hack. There are people like that. I don't typically go. That's why I don't do bathroom humor. It's just the lowest common denominator. Any 5-year-old can make a joke with bathroom humor, typically. Every now and then I roll around in the muck. I'll throw a little joke out there. But this isn't really a joke. This is just an observation. When you got an elephant that big and he takes a shit, somebody's dying down there. There better not be a ship within 10 miles of him when this happens. And it's the worst death imaginable. Imagine. 2-ton turd crushing you. Like, it's just... I don't know. What does he eat? That's the other question. See, so that's why I don't think he's... Like, they say he's alive. But if you actually think about it, I don't think he's alive in the sense that we understand life. I don't think he's a biological entity. Because the amount of food required to keep him alive isn't even available in the ocean because don't they eat grass? So he would have to eat so much. There'd be no food within 100 miles of him. And then, of course, elimination of waste and everything. So I don't think he's actually alive in a way we understand it. I think he's like something else. He's like an elemental. Like, he's taking the shape of an elephant. But I don't think he actually is an elephant. I don't think that he has biological functions. I started off as kind of a quasi joke, but then I started thinking about it. I was like, to eliminate waste, you have to be taking in food, and there is no food to be found for this sumbitch. Is he eating a bunch of fish through his trunk? I doubt it. Look, so I think this is an entity, and the only way people can understand it when they look at it is they put it into the shape of a elephant, but it's actually something else. It's some kind of entity, probably powered by the sun. Or something, right? That's my headcanon. Because a biological entity doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I'm telling you, man, this has been the most cursed 10 episodes I've ever tried to record in my life. I've never had anything like this happen. Every time I turn around, there's another thing that's made this take longer than it should have. This particular case, I started rewatching 754 like a moron. Now, I said a few things I think are interesting you might like. You might be interested in about the elephant and stuff like that. So, I'm going to stick that at the end. But I'm just know I'm a dumbass. It's just the problem was I had downloaded 2 episodes because the streaming had been lagging. So when I went back to streaming service, it was acting like I'd seen 753 because I tried to watch it, and so it looked like the next thing for me to watch was 754. I wasn't paying attention to the numbers, so even though I said 755, so dumbass. Okay, this is the last time I'm talking about the curse because I've become convinced that cracking jokes about it don't help. They make it worse. The curse doubles down on itself. So you're about to watch a very weird reaction here. I haven't even recorded the last third of it yet, but I already had the problems. I'm pretty sure that 755 is one where it's like I started watching 754 again. So then I realized I watched 754. I'd already seen it. So then I started watching 755. And then about 2/3 of the way 755, I got really tired. And I need my energy up and I can't be drowsy when I'm doing a reaction because I'll miss stuff. I'll start doing it. I'll actually literally, my eyes will close. And then I'll realize I missed like 5 seconds of the show. I'm old, and I work long hours. I probably sleep 3 hours a night. So typically I'll sleep 3 hours a night and I'll take a nap for an hour sometime during the day when I get really drowsy. That's what I do, right? So typically it's I'll be doing a reaction. If you ever see me do a reaction and then my shirt changes, it's because I fell asleep with my shirt on. So I was like, well, time to get a new shirt. That's one of the reasons. Anyway, 2/3 I got through this reaction. Took a nap, got up, somehow thought I had finished 755, started watching 756. Made a joke about the curse, about how this recording session has been cursed, joking around, tee-hee, curse, tee-hee. And then I screwed up again. Un-effing believable that this happened. So, I saw the recap at the beginning of 756. So apparently, at some point in this episode, Luffy runs into Nami and something happens to Sanji, and I didn't. I stopped at that. I was like, wait a minute, what the hell is going on? I don't remember him encountering Nami, which blows. I just realized this blows my theory that she's the dog, unless she shape changed. She could have shape changed back into Nami. That's still possible. Anyway, so I'm lightly spoiled on the last third of this episode. I like to be open with this shit, like up front. This is what's happening. I know this is convoluted. I know I probably look like the world's biggest dumbass. Some of this is my fault, some of it's not. I just don't understand, man. Like, I've never had a. Usually it's like there's one of these screw ups in a 10 episode recording session. I've had 8. I've had a shit ton of screw ups. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, maybe I am losing my mind, going dementia. Maybe I had a stroke this morning. I don't know. But I've never had a run. It's a curse. I won't mention the curse again. We're going to pretend it doesn't exist, and hopefully it goes away. So what's going to happen is we're going to hand off to the reaction decks, finally, after all these screw-ups and all these explanations. And then, 2/3 of the way through, you'll see me, and I'll mention where I'm at, that I've been lightly spoiled. Then at the end of this episode, I'll show me starting to watch the next episode. And then realizing my mistake. So, Jesus. I'm a dumbass. That's all I can say. I don't know, man. Alright, well, it's time to rewind back to the previous episode and figure out where the hell I was. Alright, well, here we are, for real this time, 7:55. Let me double check again. Jesus, man. The recording session from hell. I swear to God. 3, 2, 1. Unbelievable. It's as high as the clouds. The name does not imply that that's what this is. There's an island called Bear Island here in this world. It's not sitting on the back of a bear. The name does not imply it's on an elephant, man. I'm telling you. I love her character design. It's great. Yep, you thought he'd be dead and you were wrong. Take the L. Huh. Headbutt this sumbitch. Yeah. This was a great fight. Yeah. 2 stubborn a-holes. There's something about her character design that just really cracks me up. So doggy, but also, also kind of human. Yeah, but are they alive? And she doesn't look at him. Are they alive? And she doesn't look at him. Hey, this polar bear is very helpful, man. He's a ride or die kind of bear. Y'all screwed. You better run. The hell's this? Is he hitting his back with the trunk? Is that what it is? They take water in the trunk and put it on their back. Is that what he's doing? Looks like it. His back probably feels like shit because he has all this crap on it. It's what elephants do, Beth. Assuming this is an elephant, you'll understand that when you watch the stuff at the end. Yeah. Thank you. Not very helpful. Yeah. You'd think that'd wash his back off, but it doesn't. Yeah, that's why they talk about climbing a tree. You dead as hell. Shit. She's pretty calm about the whole thing. Jesus. So is he. Where'd he go? Oh shit, the water, he's dead. He can't move. Yeah. You actually give a shit. I'm impressed. She's really fast too, man. She's moving like Naruto. I can't move in the water. Oh shit. That shark's gonna. Where'd the shark come from? Was he in the ocean? He must have been, right? Nice job. I'll stop making fun of her stupid ass name. I guess a shark came from the ocean. With another creature, okay. Does he name every creature? Oh, Jesus. I wonder if the creature, when he comes to life, it knows what his name is. Huh. This ain't no damn tree. Oh, shit. You dead as hell. That cat ain't gonna like no water, man. Oh, the monkey's with him. That's right. You're dead. Well, shit. They're never making it. Because rain is also a thing that happens. Well, that sucks. You'll see this at the end, but my theory is this is not an elephant at all. Good shit. So does rain, I assume. Yeah, you can't really fish, can you? It's too far up. Yeah. Of course, there's also the sharks. You should be able to leave the forest, man. Good old Beebop. Cat Viper, huh? You big baby. She figured it out pretty fast, didn't she? Right. He puts out the same amount every time, I guess. Twice a day. They've adapted, man. It's what you do. I mean, there's monsoon. There's places in the world where they get a monsoon for like 3 months straight. Somehow they've adapted to that, right? Say, there they are. He's out of here. The Nami Dog Girl. That probably is the Nami Dog Girl too. No, he's not. They're just kissing. Y'all some idiots. They don't believe it. That's why we got them not saying anything. What the hell, man? Is she trying to smash? Is that what that is? Or is it just something bunny rabbits do for affection? Well, shit. Why'd this get scary all of a sudden? Yeah. Oh, you made her sad. Damn, man. Dogs being tortured. That's not good. Her father, I presume. You're out of your goddamn mind. No mercy. A sad dog is nobody's friend. Well, this really brought the mood down. Thank you very much. Jack. Captain Jack Sparrow. Oh, shit. Jack Burgess? Was that Burgess's name, Jack? Shit. Yeah. You're out of your mind. Sounds like it. Huh. I've already. We'll never forgive him. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. So here we are. I've been spoiled that he meets Nami. And she says something about Sanji. I didn't catch that. Fortunately, I looked away. So the only spoiler is he meets Nami by the end of this episode. There's probably only about like 5 or 6 minutes left. So, all things considered, it could have been worse. But I really need to like redouble my efforts to not be a dumbass. Yeah. This is quite the beast of burden they got there. Talk about redouble your efforts. Let's go faster. Some bitch moving like a bowling ball, man. Yeah, he's an alligator, huh? So it looks like his name is a pun on what he is. Okay, I got you. Just like carrot is not really a pun, but it's a terrible allusion to her being a bunny rabbit. He wants to check it all out. He's all about the exploration. I was just talking about how we've been missing that in this show, so I'm glad you ought to realize that. Glad they're translating these words, by the way. Oh, shit. Yeah. Thanks, man. Here we are. I'm with him. Hilarious. That's right. Use Zoro's arm because you're not strong. Hey, Zoro, you gonna let him puppet you? That's right. Put his hand on those swords. Hey, Zoro, you letting this happen? She's like, you guys are morons. That is some funny shit, man. Why would Zoro put up with this? Why would he let that happen? I swear we didn't see that behind him a minute ago when they appeared. You know, we've talked about his bird obsession. He's also obsessed with human-animal hybrids. Obsessed. He's the Jack Chalker of anime. I don't know. See how they're all bandaged up? Like they've been fighting somebody, man. Wonder who the enemy is. Better recognize. Really. See the boss man? Is that Nami there? Yeah, I guess so. She's having a good time sleeping on him, man. Are they married? Like, what is happening? Why are you sleeping on this man? You should cry. It's been too long, man. I missed you guys. So, where's Brooke? She mentioned Sanji, but I didn't see any mention of Brooke. Good shit. I'll be back later, husband. Yeah, she was sleeping good on him, man. Yeah, she's looking good too. I like the dress. We're not here to save you. We're here for our friends. This is his human animal hybrid obsession taken to the extreme. So I'm assuming shit like the pirate ship got sucked up with the rain one day, right? Like in the trunk. Somehow survived the transportation up to the top. Or it could have been a ship flying. We've seen ships fly before. Landed on her and got stuck there. Yeah, let's party. Oh, yes. Yeah, you seem kind of tight about that. I just asked a question. So we're kind of racist, but not as racist as you thought. That was some smug shit, man. Yeah. I'm sensing fireworks between these two, man. I'm just saying. That's the way it should be. He's down for anything. Hey, man, come on now. She's trying to make this happen. I want to make her and Zoro happen. There they are. Finally. Yeah. Get the hugs in, but I got something to do. Get off me. Get off me. They're a little too affectionate, man. That is different than I expected too, man. I have to admit. But you know how like dogs are very affectionate. At least the good ones are, and they don't really care if you want the affection or not. They just give it to you. You guys don't even know what happened at the island, man. All kinds of shit. Why would you go to Usopp first? Yeah. What about Brooke? I don't care about Sanji. Here it comes. This is what they were showing me at the beginning of the next episode. Come on, let's have it. Come on. Tell me he's dead. Come on. Let's have it. Even Zoro, that's why Zoro's been more affectionate towards the idea of Sanji lately. Been asking about him and shit. That's why. He's dead. Come on. God damn it. Oh, God, you're not going to tell me, you sons of bitches. You sorry sons of bitches. No wonder I didn't see what she said. I thought it was because I averted my eyes real fast. It's because they didn't tell us, man. That's some bullshit. Well, I guess nothing really got ruined. Just my pride. What little bit of, like, dignity I had left. My God, this minute. We're not talking about the curse anymore. No curse. No curse. No capes. No curse. That's it. It's over. I'm a big fan of Jack L. Chalker, so I don't mind the alien human. Well, he's alien human. The animal human hybrid thing. It's fine. It's just interesting to me. But see, unlike Jack L. Chalker, Jack L. Chalker wrote, I would say, at least a dozen different story universes. In other words, there wasn't crossover. Like each story would be its own universe. So you'd have one set in like a future where the Earth had been taken over by aliens, and another story universe would be set like in here and now, and computers are going to take over the humans, and another would be like a fantasy realm, kind of like a more realistic, deconstructed fantasy realm, and that'd be a four-parter. And then one of them is set up where we're colonizing space, but we encountered these 4 planets that are weird, and so we sent a spy to each one of the 4 planets. These were all its own story universes, right? Like each one, there was no crossover. These weren't occupying the same timeline of events, right? But in every case, people would transform. They would change genders. They would change into young and old versions of themselves. They would change into aliens. A person would become a dog, or just become like an alien, or they'd become a hybrid. Every one of his stories had this, and they weren't in the same story universes. So he was rightfully asked many times, why do you keep doing this? Why is it you obsessed with this as a storyteller? And he would say, well, it's just the kind of stories I want to tell. Like, he didn't really have an answer. It's just the kind of stories he wanted to tell. So he made less sense, every story being about people changing into something that they're not. Like, one particular story, a guy went to the future and ended up becoming his own wife, because there was time travel involved, right? So he started off a guy, became a girl, got pregnant, and actually experienced a relationship from both points of view. He was the husband and the wife at the same time because of the time travel. Very interesting, right? That one was called Downtiming the Night Side, I think is what it's called. But this story is all the same story universe, so it makes sense that you would keep running into this, because it's the same. It would be like, here on Earth, you keep running into animals that their front arms are wings, right? Like you've got like dolphins, their front arms are kind of fins, and some of the wings. It's like, why do I keep running this? Why do I keep running these animals that they should have front paws and back paws, and the front paws should never be wings or fins. But I keep running into front paws and wings and fins. Well, it's because we're in the same world. Things evolved along a similar path for a lot of different animals, or they were on one path and they kind of diverted. We're in the same world. If we go to another world 10 light years away and the same thing happens, that's weird, right? Because it shouldn't happen on a different world. So here it makes sense that he's obsessed with human animal hybrids because it's all the same world. It keeps happening on the same world. There's something here doing that, right? Like there's magic here. Some of it's devil fruits, but some of it's not. I don't think these people were turned into what they are from devil, or that they're sentient animals from devil fruits. I think there's a magic in this world that affects all living things and tends to have them gravitate towards sentience, right? Like even animals that can't talk seem smarter on this world than they are in other worlds, right? So it's the world. If he does another manga set in space, and everywhere you go there are human animal hybrids, then you're going to start wondering, okay, now it's the author. You can say here it's just a story because we only have one sample, right? Wasn't there a short story of his I was supposed to read that was a different universe? I don't think I ever got around to it. Somebody remind me in the comments. There was a short story of his that he wrote that was a completely different universe that people have said is almost like a prequel to this series. Remind me what it is. I'll check it out soon. Now, to revisit 756. My God. Alright. In any case, we are going on one. 3, 2, 1. Alive for 1,000 years. Yes, it is, Luffy. Yes, it is. The Meat Tribe. I like that we'll encounter somebody, and this isn't the only show that does this, but you'll encounter somebody, and then later you'll realize they're part of a larger group that you hadn't really questioned them. Like you'll encounter a robot, like Data or something. In this case, you encountered Beepo, the talking polar bear. You didn't really think about what that meant, or question, or interrogate it. Like, where did he come from? Is there a tribe? Is there an island? You know, and instead, like there actually it's an opening to a larger world, and we didn't think about it at the time. It's not till later we think about it. Chewbacca is another good example. Like, the existence of Chewbacca implied a planet full of Wookiees, but he was the only one we saw, so he's the only experience. So we assumed that they were high tech, right? There was a whole thing about that. George Lucas had to rewrite a script because Chewbacca was high tech. Well, he could just the people could be primitive, and he could have learned more after he left the planet, right? But whatever. That's a longer conversation. So I'm just saying, like, the existence of people did imply a tribe and an island, but I never interrogated that. I didn't think about it at all. Didn't give it a second thought. And now here we are. So I think it's really cool. It's great world building. It's all a little too peaceful for me, man. I don't trust it. Didn't we already see this? Am I tripping? Shit. Yeah, I'm rewatching 7. God damn it. Dumbass. I'm rewatching. Jesus, I'm such a moron. I'm rewatching 754. So, guess I'll move on to 755. Dumbass. Let's see if I can continue the streak of something weird happening every episode. Like I have the wrong episode queued, or you've been with me on this adventure. This has been wild. People watch on YouTube are like, well, it's just day to day. What the hell's the problem? Well, I'm recording batches of 10, and this batch of 10 has been extremely weird. But I am actually watching 756. A little bit of confirmation there. 756. We're queued up at the beginning. Sound is not muted. There's not going to be a tornado hitting the house in the next 2 minutes, so I think we're good. So, holy shit. Three, two, one. My God, man, what a session. It's just been bizarre. Oh, this island is high as clouds, all right. The author is high. What the hell? What the? No, hold on, man. Like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. I don't remember anything about Sanji or him seeing, oh my God. I didn't finish. You've got to be. Look, this is not a bit. I swear to God, I'm not doing a bit. I'm not doing a bit. Oh my God, I cannot fucking believe this. I'm going to stop talking about it. You can't talk about curses. I didn't finish 755. Sometimes I'll stop in the middle of the episode and I was like really tired. So I took a nap for about an hour, right? Because I just like, it's been a grind. So I'll do that, right? I'll just stop in the middle of an episode. Got back up. I must have thought I finished it. Holy shit. So now I got spoiled. So Luffy does meet. Jesus, I cannot effing believe this. Oh my God. Luffy meets Nami at the end and something happened to Sanji. Oh, Jesus. Well, I don't know where the hell I'm going to stick this. Where do I put it in the continuity? Because we're in the middle of a reaction, so I don't even know. I'll let editing me figure that out.